Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. As you can see, tonight we are going to be taking a look at the Vintage Collection Marvel's Black Cat figure with her cat and whip accessories. She looks pretty cool, the box art looks pretty awesome, and if I remember correctly, these figures are quite the hassle to get out of the box. You can see a nice picture of Black Cat there, Felicia Hardy. You can see the Spider-Man logo, some neon looking city in the background, and then you can also see another image of Black Cat there, and then this kind of image of the figure in a just simplistic style. Black Cat is the most confident, cunning burglar the world has ever seen. Donning a black costume and mask, Felicia Hardy changes into the superhero persona and prowls the streets with Spider-Man at her side. And obviously, this figure does include the cat and cat whip accessories. So that being said, we're going to get this feisty girl out of the box. Alright, here she is out of the box, looking voluptuous as ever. But as you can see, it's just a generic body sculpt, mostly consisting of black rubber. She's wearing a very tight suit. I mean, yeah, it's very tight. Like, you can see everything she has to offer. Even her belly button is visible. But yeah, this is not the newer comic book version of her, because she does have the kind of furry part going up her arm. Rather, it's just kind of these boots with the furs on them. But you can see she looks pretty cool, very accurate to the comic books. She's got a huge bum, too. Sorry, I don't have to make everything sexist, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. Just looks exactly like how Black Cat looks like in the original Spider-Man cartoon, as well as the comic books. For articulation, she does have a head quiver, just slightly, but it's restricted by all this nice hair she has. Her arms can stretch out that far, but are restricted by her, of course, hair. She does have a nice movement in her breasts. I think she can rotate all the way around. That's pretty cool. And she does have a crunch. Due to her massive, I guess, waist, she does have a nice spread, but also it's restricted by obviously just the thickness of her booty. She does have a inner thigh cut right there, and her legs can move and kick like that. Just the same kind of joint that we see on most Marvel Legends figures. And she does have a rocker as well as an up and down on her. For accessories, obviously, considering that Black Cat is basically just Marvel's version of Catwoman, she does come with this cat whip. Now, I don't recall in the comic books her having this kind of claw on the end of her whip, but hey, this is supposed to be a representation of her original design, so who knows, maybe back then she did have some kind of weird cat claw on the end of her whip. But it's just a very simple whip. It's got some nice braiding on the actual whip part, and then obviously there is this nice claw on the end of it, and it's done in a nice silver, and then obviously the rope part is white, and then we got like a matte black handle for it. She does also come with the little kitten or cat. It's actually very cute. I'm not really into cats. I always thought cats always had some dark agenda against you, but this cat actually looks friendly and cute. It looks like it's even smiling. It's very cool, and I think you can get a Black Cat here to hold it. Just give me a sec. It's really hard to see, actually, because the cat just blends in with her latex suit. But if you can see it there, the cat, she is holding it in her hands, cradling it in her arms. But yeah, she can hold the cat, which is pretty cool. For comparison, we have our two favorite rubber latex suit wearing femme fatales. We have the Marvel Comics Vintage Collection Black Cat next to the Marvel Comics Vintage Collection Black Widow, and they look pretty cool next to one another. It seems that maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me, but it seems like Felicia Hardy is slightly shorter than Natasha Romanoff. Just maybe. Alright, well, that was the review. I think she's definitely pretty cool and a step up from the vintage comic book classics Black Widow. That figure was obviously part of the same retro collection. However, it had problems with the legs being warped, and I got nervous about using the blow dryer to fix them because I was afraid I was going to melt the plastic and wreck the figure. However, it seems they fixed that problem because this figure came out of the box with no problems. She looks pretty cool, and she's got tons of posability for being a modernized retro figure. But let me know what you guys thought about this review and the figure at hand. And with that being said, do take care and have a great night.